Oh man, it's starting to get a wee bit chilly around here. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're gonna have to start wearing layers. Not a fan. We are on week 5 of pistol squats. Blitz, are you coming? Yeah, buddy. I've been waiting for this week, actually. Pistol progression. Super awesome. Day 1, really simple, all stuff that you've done. Your warm-up is 2 sets of 1 minute of couch stretching and then 5 hip cars on each side. Try to get through at least 2 sets of it. If you're feeling a little stiff from over the weekend, 3 sets is awesome. Quick review, couch stretch. Back knee gets bent up against the wall. This is to stretch out your quad, get into that hip flexor. You're trying to open your hips. Those guys need to stay loose. This big muscle group while you're doing pistol squats has to stay loose or it's going to start tugging on that knee. I would start the first round with your hands on the ground, do the second round with your hands on your front leg or holding a PVC. The hip cars are so on your hands, knees, quadruped position. Start with fire hydrant, move to heel kick, come back to fire hydrant pose, and then back down. That's your warm up. Get whatever stretching you need, and then you're gonna repeat some lateral box step downs. Show you guys how to progress. If you're starting to feel really good with this movement, remember this is the movement that I said, if you have pistol squats programmed in a workout, this ain't a bad option because you can almost get to a full pistol squat doing this movement with avoiding some of the hunchiness, or you don't have to lift your leg quite as high, so it might keep you in a much better position. 2 to 3 seconds, I'd prefer 3, to get all the way down to the floor or the bottom of your squat. Stand all the way up. Notice my foot on the box is staying flat. I'm reaching those hands out in front, and this is how we can kind of progress to make these harder if you're showing control. One would be raising the box. That's an easy thing to do. You can flip this box up to a higher height, go grab you a bigger box, that's perfectly fine. Or get this, because this is gonna start looking a little bit more like the pistol squat, is trying to stick your leg out more in front of you and landing with it further in front of you. That's gonna force you to get down further into the squat. You can reach, 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 keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching, and land with my foot a little bit farther in front. Just make sure when I'm doing that, when you're not hopping up on that toe. So I'm landing with that foot farther out in front of you. Now you can see I'm in a little bit deeper squat right here, really close to that actual pistol squat. And then that's how you can kind of progress on the lateral box step downs. We're doing 3 to 5 sets of 5 lateral box step downs on each side. That'll wrap up day 1. Day 2, box pigeon and calf stretching. Box pigeon, we've already hit it like at least 3 times, maybe more in this program. Box pigeon, get a little bit taller box than this one, at least a 30-inch one. Throwing that foot up on the top of the box, 90-degree angle, feeling a good stretch through your hip and through your glute. Calf stretching. Nothing specific about the way I want you to do this, but I will give you some of my favorite ways to do it. If you have tight calves, stiff ankles, definitely invest in a slant board or make your own slant board. This is literally the simplest thing you could ever make. It's pieces of wood that make this nice little slant, or you can go on Amazon and you can buy adjustable slants and everything. Sit it on the ground, stand on it. Simplest tool, one of the most effective tools. You can do 30 seconds of calf stretching there, or you can get next to a post or the wall and just do the classic, like flex my foot up against the wall or the post, bend and straighten your knee there. Day 2 work is the fun pistol progression. This is probably the most fun pistol progression we have. We're gonna do some candlestick roll to stand. Now I have some rules that come with this one, and obviously some progressions that come with this. Full movement is gonna look like this. You roll back to where your back touches the ground. You throw your hands forward, and then stand all the way up. You hit a really deep bottom of the squat. Give it a shot. It's not as easy as it seems, especially if you have poor range of motion through your knees, through your ankles, or through your hips. A lot of us might need to start with a little bit of a counterbalance. You're gonna roll back with it close to your chest, and when you go to stand, you throw it on forward, and that'll help pull you forward. The rule that comes with this movement is you must not get into poor squatting positions. There's none of this feet go out, knees go in. I've seen people try to get away with that. That's not good on your knees. It's gonna put a lot of strain on the inside of your knees. Or the other one, the crisscross applesauce, we do not do that. That's losing the purpose of this whole movement. You can't stand and cross those feet like this. You can use a little bit of assistance from your hands if you want, but you have to stay in your good squat positions. You could also straddle a post. You could have a post sitting in front of you, roll, grab, or reach to the post. Same idea, as long as your knees and everything stays in good positions. We sometimes take out these guys. These are foam mats, I don't know, like 2-ish inches thick. And some people will start on an elevated surface, roll back, and then go candlestick to stand. 20, candlestick roll to stand, working on demonstrating some great squat mobility. See how much progress we've made on that. And then finally, day 3 for your bonus mobility is gonna be adductor rock backs and then repeating our lunge flow that we like to incorporate every week. Adductor rock backs, you're gonna be on your hands and knees like so. Stick one leg out to the side, you're gonna start feeling a stretch through your inner thigh. Sit back over that back heel, about 5-ish times. And then our lunge flow, step it forward into forward lunge, elbow to midfoot, let that foot roll to the outside, twist towards, twist away, sit back, stretch out that hamstring. All of these stretches and mobility exercises that I kind of zoomed through, they're repeats. So if you want more in-depth explanations, backtrack some weeks, find where you see them on some work. Basically, we're repeating a lot of our mobility every single week. But other than that, that will be week 5 of pistol squats. Have fun with your candlestick roll to stand, and I'll see you guys for week 2. What? For the next one? For week 2? No, week 6. Peace out.